Y'all cannot see what I see. Let me fix it on TV. Hello, let me fix what you can see. Let me see if I can get you on the screen. Let me show you what I can see. Let me get you on my little screen. Show you what I cannot see on the TV screen. What do we see? What on this fucking screen? Check. What do you see on this fucking screen? Tell me, what do you see on this motherfucking screen? Do you see? Will you come read with me? What do you see on the same screen? The feeling is all in the dream. The shirt is off in the trees. She got one off in the sea. She broke in the top of the sky. The fuck on my girl with no beat. She breaking my bone for the street. You search and you crying for me. Say I know you're wrong. No time, nothing free. And no one on my heart for me. I'm busy like this for the kids. And some good for my family. Talk to the Lord of my knees, and some pray for my family needs, and some talk to the Lord of my knees, and some pray for my family needs, and some talk to the Lord of my knees, and some music of my family needs, and some take on the top of my knees.
Watch how I move around y'all haters, man. Finessing y'all boys with the drill.
I really run it up. Yeah, I really run it up.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Let it sink in there. Showing the bullshit. Showing the old and bullshit. Look at the bullshit.
With that smoke when that goes and I beg for the currency, I put my name on this shit. Hold up, you said that they do. You said,
but who's the fool? But they playing then they true. Who's the real fool? Hey, listen to let this sink in, man. Tower of Babel, Oath of Nimrod.
This is the black and white gang. It's chessboard. We've been telling you. Welcome to the game of the life of the black and the white chessboard. Chessboard. I'm not telling no more. I'm telling no more. Selling get strange, yo. Selling them getting like lame, bro. Selling like lame, bro. Selling they get the way through. Selling fuck what they do. Selling my shit and keep it we move. Who's the original builders of civilization? Most High Yahweh. He's the master architect, so we don't follow the master architect who's the creator of life himself, and not this fuck shit. Come on, man, that's why civilizations crush, they get crumbled. No more. New heaven and earth. Let's go! New heaven and earth. 7 and 7 is our church. From everywhere, never is worth. 7 no place where it never hurts. Hello. Flip with that smoke when that goes and I bet for the currency. I put my name in this shit. You said tell it through. You say what you said, what I do. You say what you said, what you do. Yeah, I'll be back. Maybe short this up. Y'all can see it.
Say heaven sent, I was made for the flip, I was made for the shit, then I paid for the block. Leaving the jag, got the beds on the lot, when they caught me a crib, just the ball as it drops. What do you mean? I was on to the jump, got the bag coming into the stars and I'm out. Money coming in, so you know what nigga going. Down with the flip, so you know what nigga going. Style ever since in the game, I'ma get, got no time for the shit, get the bag going. Bitch, I really run it up, yeah, ain't been no game in this shit. I got that worker from Parliament, hitting my wallet and told her we making this shit. Niggas stay working for flowers, they stack up like wallet. See, I put my name on this shit. Flip with that smoke when that goes and I beg for the comma. See, I put my name on this shit. Hold up, you said this watch your wife. You said this watch your wife. You said watch your wife. You said you said watch your wife. You said watch your wife.
He dispersed them. Most had y'all life ain't fucking with them. What he say? What say?
Top stars.
What that say? Because y'all confounded that language. They on some strange shit. Confound their language. Confound their language. Or some strange shit. Confound their language. Confound.
They got me stuck
in a dream. Started hitting this back in 2014. I got our high, so she took us to lean. Flawless came in off a hard. Me and my niggas still looking for fun. Can't know how we gon' ride. Still got niggas on the ride, yeah. I'm in it out of the hood. I still got some dogs on the run, yeah. She coming in by the time. I started they rushing for fun, yeah. Last weekend I wasn't my line. You niggas ain't did what I done. You fucking the rising that sun. My girl got a bag full of buns, yeah. He did I speed up the Porsche. 911 is a sports. Wait to listen to my voice. Your boy gotta make you a choice. Play with your hoe, make her moist. Yeah, call me, she don't need a toy. My saucy young nigga, no soy. And they know I'm gonna play with the boy. Yeah, still on his ass, 2019. Poured up, they got me stuck in it. Started hitting this back in 2014. I got a ice on me, keep it lean. Flawless came in off a hard. Me and my niggas still looking for fun. Can't know how we gon' ride. Still got niggas on the ride, yeah.
Okay, slow down. Chop stars. Drip overload too.
And it's safe for the crew when they get it. Every time we say they don't get it. These ghosts are inside of one person. I don't fall with me, lame and envy. Every hour I never was a little. Got a plug in and take it for long. Coming back on my door, that's a process. Stop smiling, you made it for loss. Niggas hate on that killer on God. Got the jump out, fly like a side. Got a bitch in the left with anxiety. Eat vegan for long with some boss. All these ways I got so many in all of them. On the purses, easily pressed. When the color and Joe on the first. I'm a seller who bags with pressure. Pull up my young nigga holiday dawn. Burner with scattered, this shit right exposed. Can't stand a bitch when I'm following approach. Leg on the 72, they explode. I'm sensing, I'm running case off with the circle, but we moving hella way. Fall off, I just got an element. Roll up the keys and just hit the spray line. My neck from my alpha get diamond line. Laying no bell when I'm watching my tab. I got this shit free, couple hands on class. Took out the plug cause I feel like a tax. I want to work when he come on my ass. My bitch out of Cali, be loving my ass. I'm a song and I'm walking and all off a pay. Gotta holler that older, we chillin' with fag. Cause every crew we get it. Every time we say they don't get it. These ghosts are inside of one person. I don't fall with me, lame and envy. Every hour I never was a little. Got a plug in and take it for long. Coming back on my door, that's a process. Stop smiling, you made it for loss. Niggas hate on that killer on God. Got the jump out, fly like a side. Got a bitch in the left with anxiety. Eat vegan for long with some boss. All these ways I got so many odds. On the purses, easily pressed. When the color and Joe on the fresh. I'm a seller who bags with pressure. What you like, tie down? It could be really out here doing the math. Niggas couldn't even see me in last year. care what I'm money and not what I know. I used to go to the west to get lost, and that's when I met from emotion. She said she missed it and she didn't know. No time to kick it, I'm always. I said I miss you, I don't got emotions. I'm on that bet when I step on the floor shit. I'm on that me and the broken Kadoshi. I'm on that bet when I step in the store shit. Ain't going broke, I'm just back on my own shit. Don't take control, I don't let go. Now know one thing, I'm never gonna be over. If you tell them what was said, you were rolled. Got a new car, feel like it's stolen. Yeah, brand new car is noisy. And it's roaring. You ain't gotta worry. Don't care about your boyfriend. See me and get nervous. I damn near did it perfect. Work hard and determined. It's safe to say I heard it. None of you guys can flash me. Matter of fact, none of you guys can trash me. Post my clip up daily just so they can see. Turn me up some more so my haters can hear.
Okay. You get it, yeah, you get it, yeah, you get it, yeah. Okay, yeah. You get it, yeah. Okay, yeah. Right, Look it. Mama. Shake it as you did it. Shake it as you did it. Shake it as you did it. Happy New Year to all the Hebrew Muslims on the planet. Mother Earth is about to spring into action. We about to spring into action. We know we're chilling outside right now. 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 101. What if it's a freedom? Please don't talk. See the story? See the story? Y'all see the story? Oh.
Oh. Shut the keys, I get it, stack it, flip it, make it triple.
Oh.
Young nigga, shine your head for a nigga.
Oh.
Drinks, that's the shizzle, got the slack. With the system, smoking drinks. Flipper in the back. Basic bitches, you ain't.
Hey, you wanna know who that is? That's chopped, not slopped up by Slim K. It's called Chop Stars Drip Overlords 2. I do not own the rights to this song or to this mixtape or whatever. So we don't want Facebook or anybody to flag that for copyright infringement. But what does belong to us is this format of showing you continue to add to the abominations of his father. The Freemasons 101 is to continue to add the abominations of their father. How we know? Because it says this: even though they take the oath in the name of the Lord's name. In the name of what? Freemason. In the name of Nimrod, who's what? Son Mardin or Marduk. Wickedness, Lord, return. He did not return to who? The Lord. Because what? Mardin, his son, continued his abominations. How? Because shit. Because this version is 101. This oath is 101. And so, with that same oath, it tells us in Hosea chapter 4, verse 15, though you, Israel, who I spread it amongst the nations, who I spread it in nations called Babylon. See, Israel, you get scattered amongst the nations just like everybody else. So you're no different than Nimrod, Thanksgiving, Israel, black Jew, mixed in with his bullshit, and even prostitute by Judah. See what I'm saying? But most of us said, look, do not join the false worship at Gilgal or Beth Aven. Do not, Israel and Judah. But you know what? Even though they take oaths, they're in the Lord's name. Do not do that, Hebrew Muslim. If you're the child of Abraham, do not worship these idols. Do not go. Do not pay them no mind. Do not get into their elections. Do not have, it is none of your business. Unless you desire this. And let's finish reading the history of this thing here. But y'all going to read that. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to put the music back on. But let y'all keep seeing that. Understand that. There's an oath of Nimrod. Let that be the picture in your brain. Let that be stuck in your shit for the rest of the day. But everybody around you who are judges and this and that, they're a part of this oath. And the branch of that oath is the hypocritical oath called a doctor's degree. And your master's degree is the same as this. Your master's degree at a college, your doctor's degree is no higher than this oath. We don't give a fuck, excuse my language, we don't care what you do or what you don't do or how many people you murder or sacrifice. If you don't understand this, you're just as dumb as the person who never went to college a day in their life. You just paid to be stupid. You just paid to look a little dumber than the rest of us. And we're going to show that right now. So we're going to put the music back on. This is fair use. We're allowed to use this for fair use. We're not monetizing it or anything like that. We're sharing it. And we want you to share with other people. And this is Hosea Omar. Happy Hebrew New Year. The earth is Mother Earth is starting to freshen up. All creation is starting to freshen up. And because we're part of the Most High's creation, shall we not begin to renew our minds, renew our way of life, and renew our friendships and our loyalties? Freshen them up, maintenance time. Throw out some old shit. Like somebody told me. Man, you gotta cut that toxic seed. You gotta cut that toxic people away, man. And we're gonna rock with that. And this is gonna help us do that. Let's get it. Now, and he caused the sons of men to what? Sin. So when they tell you I'm born into sin, then they're not lying. That's what that means, they're born into sin. So you go to church. You go to church and your Bishop Tutu or your minister Farrakhan or your master teacher Malik El Bay Shabazz, I don't know. Your apostle teacher, the Great Church of Christ, and come from all the same cesspool of sin, who caused the sons of men to sin. And therefore it said, from the wicked goeth forth what? From the wicked go forth what? Come on. You're not idiots. I'm not an idiot. This is not rocket science. If this was back then called the Tower of Babel, and from that wickedness go forth wickedness, and that's today. Thanksgiving Square. That's the day. Excuse me for a moment. I'm going to wait to see my package came here yet. Alright. Treated myself to some nice glasses. I was going to buy some new Nike Air Bubbles. But I'm like, you know what? Cause this girl from for your back and shit. So I'm like, you know what? I can't see. And so, much as I don't like glasses, I really don't. Cause I always lose them. Even I never wore sunglasses or anything, but I've always lost them and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I need some glasses. That's what I need. I got some other ones, but I got left. There's some messed up stuff. I bought like 5 pair of Nike Air Bubbles, right? Because for my back, not because they Nike, but because they're strictly total Air Bubble soles. Now because of that, the fact that I actually need them are really good for my back and hips. And so all the air soles on them, when the air went out, it's like each pair that walked in, boom, the air soles went out. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. So I put my other pair on, boom, them motherfuckers went out. And another pair went out. So I got 4 pair of practically brand new Air Bubbles, and the air soles went out. So I called Nike, and I said, Nike, check this out, man. I got too much money in these air soles before it's not legal. So me and Nike work out something. I ain't gonna give y'all I can't give y'all the hustle, man, cause folks get the hustle, man, and then I won't be able to get my shit replaced. You know, no, I would like to. This is just one of them things. Something like this, you just keep to yourself, because you know, too many people get to, especially this day of technology, and everybody see if you kept your mouth shut, you might have been there. You might have been in the green. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. But let's get back to this. Music up. Let's rock it.
Man, just keep on taking liquor. Gripping on my pickle. Drunk ass bitch keep trying to lick me cause I had my shot today. Putting choppers on choppers on choppers. Bang, comes on comes. Yeah.
Oh, and let me remind you, these are black people. Ham is the father of what you call your beloved Africa. Okay? Ham is the father of what you call your beloved Egypt. Ham is what you call your beloved Moor slash whatever. Alright? This is the Ham family. Alright? This is the black family. The Kemet. Alright? It's the Kemet. Shalimar, king of Elam, the family of the children of Ham. And he fought with them. Okay? They fought together. Shalimar sounds like Charlemagne, don't it, a little bit, right? So Charlemagne, the quote-unquote so-called God, is a Mason because they used the Charlemagne, who was the king of England. So happened to be, this one is the king of Elam. England, Elam, Charlemagne, you see how they copied the history? And defiled it? And that's why I said, since the children of Ham is cursed, we'll take it over. We'll take it over. Since the black man is cursed, we'll take it over. Satan. See, this is the chessboard. The black and white game. When the black man was on his square for Satan, cool. But when the black man became in his weak state, the white man came and stood on his square next to the black man, looked him eye to eye, and square to square. And he squared his shoulders up and said, "What's up? What you doing here?" He says, "I'm a traveling man." He says, "So am I." And so he fought with them, and he subdued them, and he went to the 5 cities of the plain, and he fought against them, and he subdued them, and they were under his control. Alright? At the time, Nahor, the son of Serug, the 49th year of the life of Abraham, okay? And he had the years right here, okay? Who was around here? Nahor, Serug. So if you want to check this history, look up for Serug and that year, and you'll find out, or that book in that language, the life of Abraham. The first Hebrew Muslim, not Islam. See, because Islam is up here. Okay? The city with Nimrod built. This is Islam, the first religion. This is the first law of the land, if you want to call it that. And I feel safe to say that this is the law of the land. Ancient Islam, Nimrod. They can have that. No problem. Part of me wish I was wrong, but I know I'm not. So now, in the 50th year of the life of Abraham. So, what time is this? What's the difference between the life of Israel, or life of Abraham, versus the Gregorian calendar? Why is the 50th year of Abraham so important? You know why? Because he is the first Hebrew year. His birth represents the Hebrew year. Why? Because he's the first Hebrew Muslim. Why? Because he submitted to the will of Most High. And we're going to find out what he do. Because obviously, hold on, let's get this. They didn't submit to the Most High. They didn't do it. Their oath is to Nimrod, not to the Most High. So here's the difference between the Masons and the seed of Abraham. Abraham knew, see? Abraham knew Yah. And he went in his ways. See? Matter of fact, let's just do that like this. Let's do this. That's not the same as this. That's not the same as this. That's not the same of giving an oath. Hold on. It's not the same of giving an oath to Nimrod versus giving an oath to Yah. In the name of Jesus, Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad, peace be upon him, the real one, and all the other messengers and prophets that y'all buried under the ground and resurrected it was defamation, i.e. the Star of David. And then said the Star of David, and David's from the line of Judah, who was Jewish from all, like, okay, that's funny. Because obviously somebody didn't read. I lost my wallet. Oh, shit. Oh, where's my wallet at? This is not good. Alright. So, let's get back to the music. Boom. Abraham knew Yahweh. How we know? He knew him. He wasn't thinking about him. He wasn't saying, hey, is Yahweh just... No. He knew Yahweh. How we know he knew? Because he was with Ham, Shem, and Japheth, and Noah. So you could imagine them being vexed that you get saved by the Most High from the water, and you go back and do the exact same shit. You went back and do the exact same shit back then. You went against the Most High, Mason, back then, and now you're doing it again. With an oath to that. You swore an oath to a demon, a dead man, whatever it is he is or was. You swore an oath to that. And what y'all don't know how Nimrod became great is he took and Ham stole the garments of Adam and Eve and gave them to Nimrod, and that's what made him strong. Not because he was a giant or a Nephilim. He was a regular man. And when he took Adam and Eve's original garments, that made him more wise and stronger than everybody else. The garment was supposed to go to him, was supposed to go to Shem, the children of Shem. And so Ham, he created a civilization out of theft. And that is the ancient writing that confirms your Nimrod oath of theft from God's people. You stole the blessing. You stole it. And like every other story, the mother tells her son, hey, your brother's about to get this from your father. Go trick your father so you can go to get your brother's blessing. And you found pride in that, Mason, or my son. My son. Yeah. He ain't got his own mind. They ain't got their own thoughts. They can't think for themselves. They need mommy to tell them how to steal brothers' gifts from God. My son. So here we go. Let the story tell you. Terah, his father in those days, still captain. So Terah is still captain. Abraham's father is the captain. Is the captain, family, of the host of King Nimrod. You see how close Abraham is to the kingdom? And he knew God. So he wasn't no different than you and me. Y'all know God's voice. Y'all hear it. Y'all feel it. Y'all see this. Y'all see the crazy shit, and y'all walk past like it ain't happening. Until it happens to you, then there ain't no God. Until it happens to you, I'm blessed and highly favored. Until it happens to you, ain't none of my business. Until it's you laying in the middle of the street bleeding the motherfucker to death, you walk right past. But let you be that motherfucker hungry, let you be that motherfucker cold, let you be that motherfucker need a visit in jail because you innocent. Let you be that motherfucker that's homeless because some female with her Greco-Roman ways talking about ski-wee. Yeah, we know that sound. We know what that stands for. That says that, hey, I'm a black witch. For real, oh shit, got my weed. I'm a black witch for real. I'm part of this Black Jew society. I'm in a fraternity. And if they tell me to leave my husband, I will. That's the oath. Family comes last when you give these oaths to these things. If y'all didn't know that, that's fucked up. Nobody told you. You've traded your family in. Traded your family in. Man, yo, I wanted to go to the bathroom yesterday. I had the munchies like a motherfucker. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. I shit my food down in the bed. Thinking nothing of nothing. I come back, my shit was gone. First I'm thinking, what the fuck is in the house with me? Then I can see little tongue scoops and shit, right? I'm looking at these little tongue scoops. Motherfucking dog and wet my motherfucking food, man. Eat my shit, mad motherfucker, man. I want to kick the shit out that fucking, bah! Kick that motherfucker straight out into the wall. Straight out, I'll play that shit. I love pets, man. I don't mind, you know. I ain't mean to no pets, and pets are smart. They ain't no dumb motherfuckers. Most I can say about some people, but most pets are not dumb. So Terah, his father, was in those days still captain. Understand that? So we got Terah, the father of Abraham, who y'all try to give Islam and all this stuff to, and you're a fucking slander and a gossiper. You don't research shit. You ain't researched shit. Or you'd have found that out yourself. This is how we know 90% of you motherfuckers, 90% of folks didn't do no research because you'd have put that together. But since I ain't going to read nothing but the Bible and the Quran and the Tanakh. The story says, the harlot of all religions, the mother of all religions is what? Babylon. Not Abraham. Motherfuckers. And the church that sits on 7 hills will usher in what? Bible lawn. Little Red Riding Hood. Who's in bed with what? The wolf. Who's that? Son of Syphilis. The dog. And on the wall they got what? The dog men and what? The cape of Little Red Riding Hood. And you didn't know that Little Red Riding Hood, I believe, is a boy. Not a girl. And Little Red Riding Hood is really Romulus. Cloaked in the god of Mars, i.e. Red, the red planet. What they would call a dragon, and they would bring down the earth. And take the what? The 12 cities. See this? The 12 cities? Where's that? See, the 12 cities, this is what this talking about in Revelations. Full call, what was it at? Saint Raphael. So you see this, and Raphael saying that at the tower his princes and men fell through his means. And notwithstanding this, Nimrod did not return to the Lord. So this spirit is still here. We're going to go ahead and keep it moving. What we got? Here we go. So now we know that Abraham's father is a captain in the host of Nimrod. Bang. Shit. So it's not a coincidence that they would switch up the Messiah's name. They would switch up the Hebrew name. They would switch it up. Why? Because that. They can't let Abraham conquer Nimrod. Here's the battle right here. King Nimrod, he still had, look, strange gods. Shit. Nimrod. Hold on. There you go. Followed strange gods. Jesus, strange God. All these prophets, strange. All these teachings are strange. The whole system is strange. You see the sparrow? Even the sparrow is being copied strangely. See, the architecture is a copy, is a simulation. And they tell you this is how shit came into a sparrow. No, this is how you drill a hole in the motherfucker's head. And put the fuck shit in there. That's what you do. You drill a motherfucker's hole in their head. I.e., damn, there was a movie called that. Typhon. Yeah, tapping. When you drill a hole in your motherfucker's forehead in your skull. But this particular tapping is they drill a hole in your middle of your forehead, right by your cranial pineal gland so you can get extra heightened senses. The shit motherfuckers that do. They try to get to know the loving God in a different way. And Abraham came to his father's house and saw, see, here we go, 12 gods. Hold up. We're going to bring something up real quick. Let me hold that there. I'm going to type in 12 stars real quick. Someone told me to type in 12 stars. We'll put the music back on. 12 stars. Hold on, we're going somewhere with this. Go with the spirit. Let's go. Let's hit these 12 stars here. Okay. Secondary. Lexicon. Dictionaries. Where's it at? Okay, maybe it might not be 12. Let's try 11. There's somewhere in the Bible. Oh, shit, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, that would help. Anyway. Abraham saw 12 gods. Who are these 12 gods? For the 12 Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel. See, this is how they cursed the line of Abraham by representing Israel, 12 tribes with 12 gods. And for some reason, the 12 tribes are always what? Worshipping false gods. False gods in their churches, in their temples. Alright? "12 gods." I'm going to ask a question then. Who are the 12 gods of Babylon? So we have this in Greek, Greco-Roman. Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter. So there's a family tree with these 12 gods. And we could put that here. Remember Babylon standing there in their temples, and the anger of Abraham was kindled when he saw these images. when he saw these images of black or white Jesus. 12 gods. 12 gods of Egypt. Same shit. Oop. Same thing. No different. Look. Same black man, same black race, same black concentration camp. That's why things seem familiar. You ain't got to conjure up your ancestors. The shit had never changed. And man has never evolved. Humanity has never evolved. Let that marinate. Let that marinate. Black man, this is your history. I don't know why the Mason didn't tell you, but I guess this is why. I guess Hosea Omar had to do this. I guess that, you know. But this time is the best time because now we have 5G. This can ping off everybody else's cell phone. So that means everybody getting it. Everybody with a chance to research for themselves and find out where they at. That's what it says. Do not destroy nothing until I've put my mark on the forehead of those who I've chosen. So ain't nobody gonna die, ain't shit happening until everybody get their marks of the Most High in their forehead. And some of us get their new names. You get your new name. And we can go ahead and watch the fireworks. So we have the 12 gods of Egypt, which is the father of Abraham, right? You black, man. You black, right? Black power. Bam, right? Standing with the temples. And before there was the word Africa, before there was the word white man, Jew, nigger, white trash, England, bricks, crack cocaine, hair, before there was even those psychologies and social confines, literally. Abraham was kindled when he saw these images in his father's house. Honor thy mother and thy father, right? If father's spirit is your father, and your earthly father is your father, you should be honoring what your father's house. And Abraham said, "As Yah liveth, these images." This is what he said. He said, "As the Lord liveth, these images." Hold on, get the images. These images shall not remain in my father's house. These images shall not remain in my father's house. So if your daughter got these images, you better get them tattoos removed. That's why I say don't get tattoos, because you put images of gods on you, false gods and these false things. Not because you was in war and you was reminded of a hard battle. But no, because you put images and you worship them, so you're not responsible for that. So no, don't wear no tattoos. Like it says, no, don't drink if you're going to act a fool. No, don't use any type of drug if you're going to act a fool. No, don't do it. That's in everything. Don't do it. Shall never remain in my father's house. So shall Yah who created me do unto me if these 3 days time I do not break law. You talking about law? You talking about confidence right there? Who's ready to do that? Who's ready to do that? See, people talking about what we're going to do now. Start there. Let's put this music on. I'm going to start there. What's up, Ty? What's up, Jordan? What's up, Leah? Louisa? What's up, Mantra? What's up, Rock Team? Happy Hustle. Welcome to DotBallistic.com, where you get it one funky. Cause they can't keep it 100 no more, so we gonna keep it one funky. You know what I mean? We can't keep fishing looking for to keep it 100. So we'll keep them near, and we'll just keep it one funky. DotBallistic.com. DotBallistic.com. out of court, ooh, but deceiver. Going out of court, but the dog and the sorcerer. Who's in the court? Out of court, man. Who got the in the court? So I think it's them, man. Out of court, out of court, out of court. It's the sorcerers and the dog, man. Out of court, out of court, trying to lift this man.
Michael Watts, Michael Watts,
Yeah, turn that up, that's the shit.
Michael Watts,
Happy New Year, but we rock with it. New Year, but we rock with it. Capitalism, better rock with it. Oh, cool, we can rock with it. We do, we can rock with it.
Get me right, sipping Sprite. Get me right, sipping Sprite. Get me right, sipping Sprite. 180, half price. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Glass bladder, smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. Lord say a surgeon, I'ma call him in now. Goddamn, think I got a new lawsuit. I need to come see. What's that? I got a new whip, you know how the car do. Turn your bitch to an eater. She said we don't got enough room to get freaky in here, cause it's just a two-seater. Question, am I still considered a trick if I get her a hoopty and buy me a beam? I had a new case with the judge, throw it out, my lawyer beat it like I always find a way to get ahead with my intelligence when they critique my demeanor. Today I'll just sip a Republic, what else? And go get some hair from a white man's daughter. Her lips aren't big, but I'm loving it. I'll get in fake ID, I'm McLovin it. Yo, ED like the government. Except for the cops, Mission Impossible. Start with a Glock, Danny Glover. Tip 100 if you let my cousin in. You know everybody, my cousin. Oh yeah, and I gotta be thugging it, cause my hair can get nappy as fuck over jury, and I got that chocolate coloring. Well, at least, like, you know, that's what they made me feel like. Why they make you feel like that? I don't know. I mean, it's America, right? Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot bladder, smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say a surgeon, I'ma call him in now. Cook that shit up, Quinn. Drip overload too, man. You have to bring y'all another one, man, cause I playing the first one so much. Okay, slow down. Cook that shit up, cook that shit up, cook that shit up. Trap stars. Let's get it. Flashbacks of him and red, walking Cairo. Had a baby for me, so I paid it.
Oh shit. Heard that whole song already? No.
They say humans are social animals. I can't live.
No. I'm traveling to Japan now. I gotta take a break. It's just some move something music, man. You know what I mean? So just good, man. Heard that. It's the jam right here. Oh, you like this version?
Another Slim K slow down.
Yeah, okay.
All up on drinking, listen.
We up in Houston, Texas. Thank y'all guys for, let me come down there.
All I can.
State of Texas, matter of fact. Big up the state of Texas. You know what I mean? Shout to Screw, man. That's right. I got my stuff. Oh no, I got first check out the Screw to Florida. So big up to Florida for turning me on to Chop the Screw. So when I get to Texas, when I was already dropping that Chop the Screw, man. That Chameleon when they first come out, and all y'all guys, man. Like, oh, they're like, I don't like that. I don't like watching that. They're watching it when it comes to the hood near you, the club near you. Let's get back to this. Abraham mocked him, man. Review the charter, Abraham. She mocked this shit, man. Let's get it.
you gotta mix it, but you're the only one, 'cause I don't trust those bitches. You know what I'm saying? I teach you how to mix it, but you're the only one, 'cause I don't trust these bitches. You know what I'm slipping, teach you how to lift it, but you're the only one, 'cause I don't trust these. I don't trust these. You don't catch me slipping, you're the only one, 'cause I don't trust these. I don't have me catch me slipping. If there's something different, you're the only one, 'cause I don't trust these. I don't trust these. You don't catch me slipping. You're the only one. And Abraham was clothed with the Spirit of the Most High. Right? Trust issues. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trust issues. Oh yeah. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Hey yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Check it.
Drizzy Dre,
What?
check me out, coming live from
So with a dark skirt, one game that goes with no feeling, and sad that go, can you get with it?
Drizzy Dre,
Can you good friend? It comes in, come on, gonna get with it. Just say that ain't no crime, just dance, nigga, boy, and we don't try.
Drizzy Dre, check me out, coming on from the motherfucking north side. King game,
Run through the spirit, man, check it out, what happened, we do, man? What we did?
Same nigga that you knew way
Back
back
when,
somebody
you don't know.
that you don't show. I can tell certain people
Don't like me no more.
shit
Don't like me no more.
Guess they don't really make them like
Like
me.
me no more.
Oh, I can tell certain like me no more. New shit don't excite me no more. Guess they don't really make them like me.
No more.
Oh, I can tell certain like me no more. Shit don't excite me no more. Really make them like me.
Like me no more.
You can look me at my eyes just
I can see myself.
Cause if y'all was I created, then I hate myself. But still, let them girls in and tell them all that cell phones on the table where we see them. I'm all day with it, man. I am to the cam. Niggas hating, I just wish that they was saying when they see them all.
That's that shit that makes them lazy. They say don't want to fight for you.
And it's
Private why I'm scared to put the time in. Women go get around and I'm gonna get this no more, man. I remember days looking back in San Jose. It's just me and you. Praise ya. I miss you. Praise ya. I miss you. Praise ya. We miss you. Praise ya. Praise ya. Praise ya. Praise ya. Happy New Year, good day. Time for us to wake up. The attributed slander to Abraham that had nothing to do with their religion. Nothing to do with their religion. But this is what he did. We had it in blue and white, not black and white. You know it's in blue and white, not black and white. That's good. That was fun. What's the next jam? That was fun. Let's rock this. Let's rock that. What's the next dip? We ain't doing no lofty. We off the lofty. Like the lofty, but here come this to this. Ooh, this gonna set the tone, folks. This gonna set the tone. Here we go. Oh, listen to this version.
DJ Slim K. Oh, yo, snap. Ooh. Come on. Let's go. Check it. Careful who I love. Daddy's always told me make sure she's right. What Daddy say? Don't do this. What Daddy say? Don't do this shit right here, man. Don't do this shit right here. This is what Daddy said. Don't do it. That's what we did. So I decided to. Papa, I'm singing you a 4-page letter, and it's yours with a kiss. And when I write you, you better get it on time. What a love to get you out of it. Check it. And then close it with the kiss. This ain't slowly what I normally hear though. There's a more deeper guy voice than this other slow version I heard before. Father generation was wicked. We say my father and my mother and my brothers and sisters are those that follow the will of the Most High. And Abraham was the father of that philosophy. Let that marinate, family. Tonight, just was a man's club. Four-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. And when I write him, he better get it on time. I send it a 4-page letter. Oh, when you start going live?
Yeah, buddy.
What is this?
I'll go live in a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? The quick mix. I'll upload this shit on the beat.
Okay. Nah, we got it, that one. Now let's go back to that R&B. Let's get back to that R&B. Hold on, what's this? Back to the basics. Let me see what he's playing with this.
Sometimes you gotta break it all down.
Let's see what's happening here. We'll get to that R&B too, though. And to the chambers of the gods. He broke all his father's gods. So he said his father's generation was wicked. Is our not father's generation wicked? Our mother's generation was wicked. Come on, man. How many stories of how the pimp game and beating a woman up was this? Now it's the story that the women beat the men. Now everybody just like, fuck, we just all gonna beat each other to death. Check it out. Let's go. I surprised you. Fair Use Act. This is not our music. We're just sharing it over a presentation. Getting folks familiar with what's really going on.
All them pretty cold slab riders out there, you know what I'm saying?
Read that. I got that.
Cruising with the roof down. 8 time or 9 time, it don't matter. Let's get it. Back to the basics.
How many of y'all do that now? Let somebody break your image until you something new. Let somebody break your vanity image. Nigga, you better respect my shine, nigga. You better respect my this. You better respect my image. He ran to his image. Nigga, what you say about me, nigga? I'll kill you. Talk about me, nigga. I'll kill you. Yeah, ran to his image. The idol, the self-worship. We're gonna kill all them images of the self and these fake gods. Get it? You hear that? What did I do wrong? Mystery to me. Baby, I'm feeling too. What am I supposed to do? And could I be wrong for you? You love. Go.
fool.
Waited like a fool. Waited like a fool. Waited. Hold up. Hold up. You wanted to kill that nigga, man. Fuck with his hustle. Nigga, I can kill you fucking with my hustle. Nigga, what? And you do that? Would you kill your son? Would you kill your daughter? Had to stop that on this one. Terah saw this. His anger was greatly kindled at Abraham because he tore up his idols. He's the captain of King Nimrod. People said, and he's making idols for King Nimrod and the homies. So he know he's paid. You know he get that guapola. You know he bring the bags home every motherfucking day. You know he ain't broke. He ain't no broke nigga. He's the captain of King Nimrod. And he got 12 major gods, and there's some other gods that just too many that's under them. That sounds like the Greek pantheon, the Egyptian pantheon, and every pantheon they got panties on or off. Sound like some fuck shit to me. Get sick, call it common cold. That's the real coronavirus. Let's find out what's really going on. And he hastily went from the room to Abraham. So you can imagine that. Somebody in there fucking with y'all Jordans. Somebody in there fucking with your bling bling. Somebody in there fucking with your Jesus piece or your Bible or your Quran. Don't fuck with the Quran, it's holy. Don't fuck with the Bible because it's holy. All that sacred shit motherfuckers got in their crib. But Abraham said, fuck that. Dad, Mom, niggas and niggettes, Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic, and all you black motherfuckers. That's what he's saying in modern day language. Because if we go up, and Abraham found Abraham, his son, still sitting in the house, and he said to him, what is this work thou hast done to my gods? So this is Islam. What religion is this before Abraham? Is it Christianity? Is it Judaism? Is it Buddhism? Is it let's do a dance to 1 2s in them? Is it how many 2s and fews can we collect from them? Or is this my whole purpose to send everybody straight to hell? I'd be just as guilty if I didn't share this with you guys, to be honest with you. I've been on hiatus for a long ass hiatus, folks. Really. I've been on hiatus for a long time. Some of you guys that don't know, we literally carry stacks of books on our back from the East Coast to the West Coast, down south and up north, in the Midwest. Literally carrying books, research and study with books and computers and stuff. Went to meetings and functions and stuff. And glory be to the Most High, we was still healthy even though we was injured. And I begged the Most High. I said, Pop, Dad, look, I'm beat. This body hurt, man. Like I can't take this stuff, man. I need a break, man. I need a nice break. And I got what I asked for. But golly. I'm gonna have to start going to details a little more often when you start asking for shit. You gotta be detailed. Just don't be ambiguous when you ask the Most High for shit. You gotta be detailed. And what's so funny about that? Real snizzle, y'all. Happy New Year. We're gonna reminisce some times, man. The most out, y'all. Funny, man. Funny. There's too many to count. And no, there ain't no light that come up to you and say, hey, how you doing? Ain't no nigga coming out the sky talking about, hey, let's go have a beer. Ain't none of that crazy shit. It's just series of events just happen. And it's like, it's not a picture that you can give it. You can't see the Most High. It's not like that. Now with your regular eyes, your pineal gland, it's a different sight. And I can't explain it to you. And I'm trying like a motherfucker too. I'm trying to explain it to you. I can't. There's nothing to explain. There's nothing that I've ever seen on the planet or like science or to give me to tell you what it is. And since light reflect and don't talk, you know what I mean? But it has a frequency of a language, but it can't give me the picture. So even with the light frequency, you know, the picture is still vague. And so the light frequency of that, with my human light frequency, I get the frequency, but I can't give you the picture. So that is what thou hast done to my gods, Terah said. Alright? This is a special conversation now. This is between Abraham, the Hebrew, and Terah, the Islam. Facts. This is the secret. This is one of the secrets that are not in the lessons of all the imams in America. In Farrakhan too. They're not allowed to tell you this. They are forbidden to tell you that. They bet not hint of freeing you from Christ-Islam or Christianity, Islam, any other religion that has you thinking that this is what Abraham would want you to do. It's all shirk, it's all dajjal, all of it. Because unless you are doing this within yourself first, don't go out to America. Tomorrow I'm going to tear down the Statue of Liberty. I wouldn't recommend that. No. I do not recommend that at all. And don't say .ballistic.com. Jose Omar said, hey, go out to your local markets and downtowns and knock down every motherfucking... No, I didn't say that. That's not recommended. And as you can see, Abraham didn't do that either. Alright, so no, that's not we're not in the business of getting people killed. How about that? This change comes with no blood. You ever fought a war where nobody dies? Literally? Ever heard of one of them wars? A bloodless war. Nobody dies. Not one tree get burnt. Mother Earth doesn't get potholes all up in her motherfucking skin. Abraham answered Terah his father, he said, not so, my lord, for our part say we meet before them, then cutting out of them meat that they might eat, or stretch out their hands real fast. And the Lord one saw works that they did before him, his anger violently kindled against them, and he went and took the hatchet. So Abraham is blaming this weed is horrible. Or it might be the blunt. I don't know. No, it's horrible. I can't smoke that. There will be some more. I get that shit back. I knew I should wait it. I'm out, but then again, I'm about to smoke that other weed. This video would not get done. No, cool. Alright. So Terah is angry even more. Because Tanger, y'all have to get this, really, y'all have to get the mind state of this conversation. And you have to put it as if you was doing this with your little brother or your little sister or your mom and dad, man. And you had to go in here, the Spirit of God came to you. Because it's going to happen one day. Something is going to change in somebody's life this week, maybe today, or whatever, I don't know. And the Spirit is going to say, you're going to have to fuck some shit up in your life. You're going to have to fuck some shit up in your life if you want change. Starting off with your own idols. That hurt. I can't worship myself no more? Nah. You have some confidence, but you can't worship yourself. Selfish ain't cool no more? Nope. I can't be a player? Nope. I can't be a thought? Nope. So it was rat. It's the rat. So Tara's pissed off. Nigga, you fuck with my hustle, nigga. Not only did you broke all my little statues, but you put something in the big one's hand and try to play me as if this motherfucker did that when I'm the one that made the shit. But Terah forget that he told Abraham prior to him prostrating to him that they was God. You see the nigga shit? The Kemet shit? The black man shit? The black woman shit? The African American shit? Right here. They were in what you would call Africa. Before it was in Egypt. In fact, Egypt is more likely probably being built as they speak. Wisdom tells me that. They're not too far apart. I said it would take 200 years. Not that far apart. For the simple fact that they were scattered across the earth. So, being only scattered, you know, it probably took 200 years to get reconnected some type of way. So he said, Terah said to Abraham, his son, in his anger, what is this tale that you've told? He said, like, nigga, why you lying to me about my shit being broke? But it didn't matter if he lied to Abraham about who was the real God. See, it doesn't matter to them about lying to you about God. It didn't matter to him. It don't matter to my son. It didn't matter to him, and it didn't matter to my son. Same conversation. Different theater. Gotta change the script to make it interesting. And why I'm so confident about this, I shared this before with 3-6 Mafia. They're ingenious on hypnotizing the mind. How you take 3 songs and rearrange them as if they were new songs and have you buy that shit again. Before you knew it, you had the same song. You had 4 of the same songs. And you listen to your playlist, you're like, why are you hearing this shit? Yeah. So the same thing with this Mason History Babylon thing. Same song. They just put a 3-6 Mafia on that motherfucker. And now you got Project Pats all over the planet. Which is, I'm not saying Project Pat's better good, we're just saying Project Pat. I was always listening to Pastor Troy, the Tank. So now, here's the question. Is there in these gods spirit, soul, or power? And do all those has told me? Are they not wood and stone, like your diamonds, stone, your houses, wood? And have I not hustled for them? Or what do you say? I made them. So you would say, didn't I hustle for it? Didn't I sell my body for it, male or female? Didn't I go to school for it? And cast out, speak such lies, saying that the large God says, how you gonna pray me? I work for this shit. I know what I'm doing. How you gonna tell me that this God did that to my creation, my little gods that I was bowing down to? See, when I was bowing down to my hustle. See, I made these things of wood and stone, which is my house, cars, clothes. I made those. They can't speak lies and say that. And you're telling me that this did it? Why are you embarrassing me? Well, you didn't say that when you were praying to what? False gods, and you prostrated yourself to those what? False gods. That was them that smote them. Abraham answered his father, and how canst thou serve these idols? See? How can you serve your God, cars, and those idols, in whom there is no power to do anything? Because you made it happen. Not the Most High, not the devil, you did. Can those idols, in which thou trust, deliver you? Can they, black man and African woman? Can they? It's the same fucking question. Can they hear thy prayers and can they call upon them? Can they deliver thee from the hands of your enemies? Huh? Can anything that the so-called black man or black woman deliver thee? This is what Abraham would ask you. He would, if he was here right now, he would ask you, can any of these idols of Babylonia save you? Let's back up. We just had to speak that in real quick. Let's see if we get through this. I don't even know how long we've been on here this long. Let's go. That fucked my groove up. I know that's slow. Hold on, we need some little faster. I'm not sure what happened. No, not right now. It's too slow. What's we got? Okay. You ready to go? Let's move on.
Oh, you gonna just go on your lane? You know what I'm saying? So we can't slow down this shit, you feel me?
You know this baby girl first time on the mic, you know?
Yo, we here just live in the studio, you feel me? Just chilling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Over here collecting these R&B tracks.
Yeah, it's real wavy in here.
Yeah, so shit, R&B ain't dead. Chop stars in this bitch. Slim K, slow down.
In the cells of the great things you could do. Whisper chance of your before you adore. I'm scared. I'll take us on the trails of you. License, waste, never details. I'll take us on the trails of you. License, waste, never details. I'll take us on the trails of you. License, waste, never details with you. Righteousness becomes uncomfortable. I wish I could say it through. Righteousness becomes uncomfortable. I wish I could say it through.
Oh, wrong button. But neither though, so hope y'all enjoyed this. Now make up some words, man. Chime in. I want you. Sure, what y'all scared of? Got any questions we answer? Spirit is saying. Read what the Spirit is saying. Coming, it's coming. I seen it, it's coming. And guess what? There's nothing that you can see with these eyes. You can't see with these eyes. In fact, these eyes is the ones that you're trying to see out of. That's what got you on a narrow path. Trying to use these eyes to see it. That's what got you on a narrow path to the flame. I seen it. I seen it. And it don't mean that mother can't be taken away. There's one thing. Y'all better not get it, not still. Once you get it, you can't be moved. So, better add, check out them stories. This is what the children are saying. Children is saying, fathers and mothers, you owe them to that. Stop worshiping these false idols, man.
I'm just enjoying all this greatness.
Leave Egypt, man. Leave Babylon and Babylon.
You didn't say, hey, Marley.
Be the Most High Son.
Not an on-air button over here. I'm just sitting here listening to this wonderful R&B mix.
Call his idols. Who God you serve? The gods of Nimrod, these 12 gods, the same thing as the 12 gods of Egypt, the 12 gods of Rome, the 12 gods of Greece, and the same 12 gods of the United States, aka also the 13 stars, or the 13 arrows. Because somehow they had captured the priesthood, 13 tribes. Some parts of me think there's 13 pyramids, energy pyramids, that each tribe has to go to. It's like an energy type source. I'm not sure. I'm fishing right now. But I had to stop that for a second, show y'all that. Alright, this connection. We got 2 hours and 7. We good. Normally it's at 3. It should be over soon. Well, but we hope y'all enjoying it, though. Alright, beseech me, my Lord. Because, see, Terah's a black man. He ain't no what y'all da-da-da. He's a black man. He had black women. Abraham's obviously what? Quote unquote black. He's in Africa. Now what part? Y'all can debate that. Fuck it, we'll call it planet Africa. But we can get a whole planet. Nonetheless, still there, still part of it. Because y'all came out of the boat the same way. See the oath of Nimrod? So if Terah went to Nimrod, who was the captain of Nimrod thing, my Lord and King, what do you think the Tower of Babel, the oath of Nimrod for all Masons? Freemasonry what? 101. So, the oath to Babylon, the oath of Nimrod, is the same as when Terah said, I beseech thee, my Lord. So that means God, the Most High Yah, the God of Abraham, and the God of Jacob and Isaac, is not your Lord. And we need to distinguish these things so folks can go about their business. Or is that the problem? I think that's the problem. They can't afford for you to do that. There's a lot of revenue. There's a lot of Social Security numbers useless. Alright, therefore my Lord King sent it for him, he may blah, 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 that we may be delivered from this evil. It said, judge him according to the law. This is the same law for breaking his idols. It's the same law you'll be judged by here in America. Facts. And what the Greeks did was took words like this and broke them down into subsections. And broke them down to super subsections. And then lettered them A, B, 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 B. So by the time you get to just this one word judge, you done spent a whole year trying to remember a bunch of jargon. But that's a different story of why. That we may be delivered from this evil. King sent 3 men, and he went and brought Abraham before the king. And Nimrod and all his princes and servants were that day sitting before him, and Terah sat also before them. The king said to Abraham, what was that y'all had done to my father and to his gods? And Abraham answered the king in the words that he spoke to his father. And he said, the large God that was with him in the house that did them, thou hast heard. The large God. And the king said to Abraham, have they power to speak and eat and do as thou said? And Abraham answered the king, saying, if there is no power in them, why do you serve them and cause the sons of men to err through thy follies? So he's asking the king, the president, Abraham, is asking him, if you're mad about me destroying your crosses, if you're mad about me destroying your unks, if you're mad about me destroying your crescent and your stars, and all these other idols and stuff, and they have no life in them, then yeah, why are you upset? If they're really useless for real, what would be the real issue then? If you yourself is telling me that what I damaged or broke, really, you know that it can't speak, eat, or do or move by itself. But yeah, you cause the nations to fall. You confuse the nations with your tongue. You confused the children. You turned them into bastards. You showed our daughters for cheating. You did this, black man or woman nation, Pharaoh, king and queen. Y'all did that. Because you caused men to err. So do you imagine that they can deliver thee or do anything small or great? Thou shalt serve them. And why will thou not sense that Allah of the whole universe, who created thee, and whose power it is to kill and keep alive? Here's what he say. O foolish, simple and ignorant king, woe unto thee forever. That's gangster right there. Just checkmate. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. He ain't said nothing disrespectful. All he did was reverse the king's words. What could he say? Would make himself look stupid. I thought, well, thou would teach my servants the upright way, but thou hast not done this. But thou hast not done this, but hast filled the whole earth with thy sins. See? See what y'all did? See what happened? You filled the whole earth with your sins. Who's that? Who's that? Wrong button. Alright? The whole earth with thy sins. The whole earth with their sins. Or am I missing something? Whole earth with this oath, family. This is who hate the Most High. This is why there would never be any black or African American success or anything coming at all. This is the spell that you're under. It's a fucking oath with a little ass nigga at the top of the mountain. You still can't argue with God, calling the shots. It's a little ass dick. You see that right there? It's a little dick. That's fucking the world over. And its sperm is its language. It squirts all over the fucking planet and impregnate ignorance. I.e., there is no living God but us. And we can mix whatever the fuck we want to. We can mix man on man, mix woman on woman. We can mix cat with worm, cat, worm, or whatever the case may be. We can eat the babies we want to. Who's going to stop us? Who could stop us? Well, the question isn't who. The more saying would have been is what is coming to stop them. Dost thou know, or hast thou not heard, that this evil which thou doest, our ancestors, look, our ancestors did in the days of old and eternal God. What is it right there? Let's pray to our ancestors, Egypt, Black Jew. The Most High said, do not conjure up spirits for a fucking reason. Even in your Bible, he told Samson said, nigga, why you call me to die again? What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh man, when I first read that, I internalized the fuck out of that. I said, oh my goodness, I'll be pissed off too. I'm dead, chilling where I'm at. I done came to accept whatever it is, and here you gonna conjure me up. How the fuck that happened? What the fuck is this? Now therefore put away this evil deed which thou doest, and serve the God of the universe, as thy soul is in his hands, and then it will be well with thee. Well, let's do this whole thing. This is the message of the new year. This is planting the seed. This is our job right now. We plant a new seed, new year, plant new seeds and new growth. We pray that it falls over some good ears and some good dirt, that the truth may sprinkle some ooey on you. Sprinkle some Dabolition.com on you. Yeah, we're sprinkling them seeds. And may the Most High give it its increase. Yeah. Where's my motherfucking package? Hey, y'all ever smoked that weed? It smell good, and motherfucker, man. That motherfucker smell good. You be like, yeah. If it smell good and be cool, right? Smoke that motherfucker, it tastes nice. What the fuck is this? Golly, I tell you. Put these jams on. You ready? Let's go ahead. Hope y'all can read. Let's go. If you can't read, please get somebody to play this back and read it for you. Or I'll have it on Facebook for you. Let me see it on the, well, maybe not. Let's get it. Put the music back on.
Stand on your word.
Oh shit. Fucked it up. Fucked it up already.
Tell them you're my girl. Anything you want is yours.
And if thy wicked heart will not hearken to my words, cause thee to forsake thy evil ways and to serve eternal God, then will thou die in shame in the latter days. See, thy people and all who are connected with thee, hearing thy words or walking in thy evil ways, this is a prophecy for you today. This is a prophecy of the day. This is the prophecy to thy wicked heart. This is the prophecy to the wicked hearts. There you go. Happy hustle. We just fucked your world up. There's the rules. I heard so wild.
T-shirt and some jogging pants. Or mention of the names. And she'll go through the door. And says hello to the world. No, she's not insecure. No. Still finding the other girls. And I just say fly girl here. Go ahead and sassy baby. I just hear fly girl here. Go ahead.
He dropped the mic on the king. Look at that shit. Look, Abraham ceased speaking before the king and princes. Abraham lifted his eyes up to the heavens and said, Ya Allah, seeing all the wicked, and he will judge them. Done. Dropped the mic. He dropped the mic. Guess where we at with this now? Drop the mic. That's it. This ain't no religion. Ain't nowhere the fuck he said, go ahead and bow down 1,000,000 times. Where's this at, Islam? Abraham didn't do that. Where's this bowing down and praying every 15 times? Muhammad did that because that's what Abraham did to show him this is true. That's a lie. That shirt is false teaching. Where? There's nowhere that Abraham prostrated to nothing. Except when he was going to the Most High himself. And he needed a whole bunch of niggas. He didn't need a masjid. He didn't need a temple. He didn't need a church. He didn't have the fucking Bible, the Quran. He ain't had none of that shit. He didn't have none of that, man. Come on, fly girl, let's go home. Afro-Asiatics, let's go home. Time to fly, girl. Fair Use Act. This is just to use the background. We're not monetizing anything with drblizzy.com. We're just sharing information with the rest of our brothers and sisters who are in the know and want to know how and do this, and I'll be able to act on it without any stress or any doubts. We repeat, Fair Use Act. Fair use, fair use. This is fair use. It's only for educational and studying purposes, and we encourage everybody to research for themselves. Do not take my word for shit. You see what's written, you see some of the resources, you see the connection. Boom. So Babylon is not real. Hold on. It's like this. If the Mason thing is not real, if Babylon is not real, okay, if that's not real, then why? I guess this is decoration. That's all we're saying. So there must be some truth to this story. Alright, so as we begin to close this up, I'm quite sure we got the picture by now. Those that's been watching it, y'all should be able to tell the story now the way it's supposed to. See, this is why they can't tell you, because of this oath of Nimrod. Alright, whether they black squares or white squares. Okay, whether they black squares or white squares. Alrighty? Let's see if we can see some examples. Alright? So, I don't know what that is. And we'll leave that like that. Bounce up off of there. Boom. We're going to get through this. Wicked hearts will not hearken to my words, to cause thee to forsake thy evil ways, and to serve the eternal God in the later days. See, This is right here. Then will thou die shame. You will die in shame in the later days, America. America, I got a book right here. It says that George Washington, George Madison, I'm not George Madison, I forgot something Madison, and a few other guys who are part of the Mason stuff, the white square Masons, and then we got the black square Masons, and got their history. And so when you put this oath to Nimrod, who made war against the Most High Yah, alright, who made war against the Most High, decided, let's start something here. Which one was this? Which one was this? Had a brain fart just now. Damn. Anywho. Abraham dropped the mic on the king. He said, serve the Most High Yah only. And that's just the whole thing. It's just the whole thing. And no matter if it's a black and white square, a black and white queen, black or white king, i.e. white supremacy or black supremacy, their father is the black man whose system is to war against the Most High and set themselves up their own gods. They can't eat, move, nothing. I hope that's saying that your item is delivered. That would be nice. Nope. Shit. That's not cool. Where's my package? Damn. Amazon making my motherfucker fight the little kid and shit like, where's my package? I can't go. Where's my package? Where's my package? God damn. But they don't know. It ain't about the damn package. You know, we're gonna get our shit and gotta wait 2 years to get $2 back. And then motherfucker gonna say, well, it's only $2. So the fuck what? I work for it. Get my fucking money. The people know who can connected to thee. To everybody in the later days, here's the prophecy. Then will you die in shame, African American, black man and black woman. And in the latter days, thy people and all who are connected with thee, black people, hearing thy words or hearing your words or walking in your evil ways. So we have to ask yourself, black America, are we walking in evil ways? And have we walked in evil ways, and have we condoned and congratulate for folks in walking in evil ways? Last page of Malachi before New Testament, it said, unless Elijah come and teach you to go back to father and son to father, mother to daughter, daughter to mother, I come and destroy you motherfuckers. The Most High, the eternal God that Abraham talking about, he said, I'm coming to destroy you motherfuckers if you fathers and sons don't get together. I don't know the fuck how y'all gonna do this shit, you bitch ass niggas. But you get this fuck up off your knees and become men. And get your new names and roll up out of here. Tired of playing with you motherfuckers. It go for you female, or your women too. Don't take my word for it. I'm in change too, y'all. This shit hurt. I don't want to do shit like this. I want to shut the fuck up for real, right? Hey, I'm getting more than you guys. But he said, in the later days, thy people and all who are connected with you. And I think I just heard my package. I knew I heard something. 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 Man, I hope these things fit right, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Oh shit. Let's get rid of the scammers. Right? We can't be having that. Send me no fake shit. No certificate. Let me see. Let me read. Give me a minute, folks. Just give me a minute real quick. Make sure. Okay. The letter of authentication. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Okay. I had to treat myself, family. I had to, man. I had to. I fuck what you heard. I had to. It wasn't cause of the name. This what happened. This is what pissed me off. Real shit. We got 2:35. Right, we'll go 3 hours and keep it like that. But I'm gonna tell you some real quick story before I show you my treat to myself. All right. Before I show you the treat to myself, and they're exactly what I thought they was gonna be too. They're exactly what I thought they was gonna be. Yeah. They're exactly what I thought they was gonna be. Yup. They're exactly what I thought they was gonna be. Hey, tell me what y'all think, right? Hold on. Tell me what y'all think. Hold on. I got my lenses put in today. He's alright. And I had to get him, folks. I had to. I was like, man. I had to. No, this will happen. I get these Ralph Lauren glasses, right? And so I didn't have a good 2 days, man. I wouldn't even have a nice little cold of beer because it's a nice day to get out. Get the swiggle on, right? I can't see. This is a fucked up ass camera. I can't even see him. I don't know. But anyway, so walking down the street, Biker Games right here. She wasn't get the ball. So I'm like, I'm gonna take my glasses off. I guess I put them right here or something. So I'm gonna take my glasses off and play the kids for a little bit, right? Boom. I got it. Check this out. Damn. Oops. So, come on, this. I lost my glasses, man. I was mad as hell. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get me another pair of glasses, right? I'm gonna spend some extra bread on them. I'm just gonna go ahead and treat myself, and I'm gonna hold on to these motherfuckers tight. I ain't letting nobody touch them and put me on a no. Mm-mm. This would be eyewear number 20 something. This buck stop here, so that's what's up with that. I'm gonna switch this back. Let's finish this video. Let's go. All right. Yeah. I'm not promoting them, but you know, because he's a Medusa worshiper, but I liked the design. You know what I mean? It wasn't about the money or name brands. Like I like the design, and it just fit. It's just my thing. All right, so don't get them turned into bifocals though. That's the only thing. See, so I'm gonna get them in the bifocals. Take the sunglass out, or I might get them where they just fade the sunglass. I don't know, but I like staring in the sun. So we'll keep it like that. Yup. Plus everybody got gazelles, right? I'm noticing everybody bringing back gazelles. So I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna rock them. He's walking. He got some big frames, but he said walking in evil ways. And Abraham ceased. Stop speaking to he stopped speaking to the king and the princess. Now you have to say something about Jesus before we end this video. That gives you a new take on Jesus. Let's get a new take on Jesus. You know what I mean? This is a whole different take on. I can't see shit. You take the lens. That's what we're gonna have to do. Yup. Put the hour in here. Absolutely, yes. Give me a break. Anyway, fuck it. I'll see you later. That gives you a different view on Jesus, don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? That gives you a different view. If Abraham was bold enough, man, Abraham is bold enough to look. Folks, you have to say that's bold. You would have to say that's bold. That's a bold thing. I was trying to see if I can bring the camera back up, but I see that I can't. So we'll just leave this like this for you guys right there. I don't know what that's about. No. We're almost done anyway. How would Jesus come from the line of David, warrior, who from the same people, Gideon, Samson, the Maccabees, to this weak nigga? Where the weak nigga part coming at? That's the question. Where's the weak nigga part coming at? That's the $1 million question. Moses killed a nigga in Egypt, so that's what I'm saying. We back to this black shit. So you don't, so this ain't got nothing to do with the pale skin. And then to do with all that extra shit, we talk about that black power, that black pride, and you know, the things that make you, what do you do? Hard, or things that gives you security. And we're not saying that it's bad or good. Okay? We're not saying that's bad or good. We're not saying anything about right or wrong either. Just mention it. That's all. Just mention it. Just mention it. They give it to. It came in a nice little box. Look at that. Nice little box and shit. The funny part about it really is, I'm shopping for some glasses. Alright, I'm shopping for some glasses. Because I lost my other pair. And first they want to give them back to me, so I'm like, alright, fuck it. So, I go to a place, you know, have a couple beers, whatever, and hang out with the, you know, just not hang out, but see what the younger folks is doing. Alright, see what's going on, man. Just check out the future, how they rocking. You know, get familiar. Don't be an unfamiliar dude talking about, yeah. I just found out that the youth is not that friendly like that. The youth is not that friendly like that. So you gotta get to know some motherfuckers, man. But can somebody ask me in Sam Hill and the history of black man and black woman power? Somebody. If Abraham is standing in front of niggas, he's like, look, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're the God. You're big God. Broke all your little God's asses, and I just so happened to walk up here hitting the weed and notice it was fucked up too. I get caught up in the middle. Well, my dad, right? Me and him had all dispute about some meat, and my mom too. We had all family gathering, and they didn't like it too well. Talking about the God of the universe. You know, we're talking about prostrating to the statues that right now is laying here in pieces. And I told them it wasn't God. And they got upset, got scared, and they ran to you. So here we are. I can hear that story. And he's like, damn. First my dad, now my mom, now I'm in front of the fucking king and the prince. Rest of you niggas, I'm exposed. What the fuck? Ain't no choice but to look up to heaven and say, Papa, fix this, man. You know what I mean? Because the same thing David did. But when Jesus do it, Lord, Sabatini, guess we gotta go to hell for 3 days. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Like, folks, that's a little extreme. Abraham, he looked up, boom, the prince and them shaking the fuck up out of here. David, he woke Goliath's ass done. Gideon, I think, or Samson, he banged a couple 100,000 niggas in their head with a bone. Straight caveman. Pop. Pop. Fuck, whoop a bitch. Whoop that shit, nigga. They were whooping niggas with a bone. Now, what kind of bone? I don't fucking know. I just know that the story goes that he used some type of bone and was whooping some ass. You get the white or black Jesus, and it's like, I gotta help me out with this imagination. I can't do this one by myself. Look at the sun peeking out. Now, man, what? Come on, you gonna peek out. What time is it, 2? It's 1 o'clock. Right about time. It was tweaking though. Birds are singing. Y'all hear them? Right? Oh, just look at him, brother. Listen. What's up? You have good music? It was fun while it lasted, right? But yeah, but how did Jesus get to America and nobody writes for shit? In fact, the more you kill your brother and sister, the closer you get to Jesus and these other gods. Have y'all caught that? But when the God of Abraham speaks to say, hey, just follow me, man, you cool. You gotta do all that shit. It's something different. Didn't even try it. What's next? But should they care about you? Alpha One, the Kim Furthermore is there, care about you. We at dapperlicious.com. We ask the Most High Yah to bless daps, not traps. Alright? We ask the Most High to bless daps, not traps. And so in saying that, wish you the best, happy hustle. You know, sometimes we tell folks like, if you ain't got nothing, it ain't gotta be positive, but it could be constructive. And if it's constructive criticism, let it be that, and not cast heavy shade on folks, and slander and gossip. You know, something about gossip. It's gonna keep somebody alive this summer. No, this spring. Fuck summer. Let's keep somebody alive today, folks, and shun some gossip. Start with ourselves. The person in front of you wasn't there, so why are you talking about some shit that they don't even know nothing about? Let the person that was there be there with you, and then holler at the motherfucker about it, and now you say, hey, what do you think about what's going on between that person? So that's how you hold court. When 2 or more gather. Righteousness is always in this. Not in the midst, it's in this. It's in this. Let's end this. It's in this. You know? Always he say, she say. And then, you know how many people was in jail for no reason, man? Who became criminals because they lost everything because of gossip? Nobody talk about that percentage that's in jail. Because of gossip and slander that made them motherfuckers hustle that harder. I'm not saying we support it, but that slander, that motherfucker who could have got that extra 3 zips for $100 less, $200 less. Yeah, because he was short, because his little brother stole it or his girl stole it. You know what I mean? He needed that, and you know what I mean. We ain't saying condone it, but we just don't want shit like that happens. And slander keeps a motherfucker from growing. Gossiping about somebody else's shit keeps them from growing. Talk about you. There's all this shit on the planet to talk about. There's 1,000 subjects on rocks by itself. Since you like diamonds. There's 1,000 subjects on different textures of fur and hair on animals. Since you like fur coats. But no, it's this. It's this oath. It has all the nations deceived and blind, i.e. Babylonia, the horde who sits on 7 mountains and pours out the abominations on all the earth, i.e. Babylon, the Bible. And this false god Jesus, who goes to hell for 3 days while everybody else was living and got their blessing, i.e. Abraham, Joseph, Ephraim and Manasseh, and even the bloodline of the messiahs and the old prophets to this very day. We're still alive, we're still okay. Now when I say we, we're talking about collective thought, collective spirit, and loving the Most High only. Because the Most High is our God, our King, our Savior. No man or no deity. Nothing of made of hands of stone. In fact, you can't even name it because you can't see shit that you can't name. I mean, you can't name shit you can't see. That's a mind fuck right there. Somebody tell you, hey, this is Jimmy. So where the fuck Jimmy at? He right here. Where, motherfucker? Right here. Now I'm seeing shit, right? That's what they would tell me. I'm like, he's seeing shit. I said, yeah, he's seeing shit. You really seeing shit. So that's what what's God's name? How you gonna name something that you can't see? You say, well, how we gonna name him then? You say, well, tell us how you feel. You say, yeah. That's okay, then yeah. There you go. It's creation, go. And your creation is gonna go, yup, go, boom, yeah. The go God, Yahweh. The creation, the creator of go. Let's go. Creation. Like Mother Earth, when she sleep, we what? We still creating. It's called a dream state. And while your dreams hold that information, you wake up, boom. What you gonna do? You wanna go, what? Called chasing my dreams. Go, 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 go. But yeah, this is Jose Omar saying what's up, peace and greetings. We out. And I said it right, peace and greetings. And yes, we out. Now I'm going to close this up. Hope y'all enjoyed the music by DJ Slim K. Check him out on YouTube. If you like chopped and screwed music, all those that have been following us for the months and years, we say big ups to you. We love you too. To some of the guys, we're not going to say new, we're going to say to the collective spirits, welcome. to a place where you can be yourself and get the one funky. Since everybody can't keep it 100, we can all keep it one funky. Because some people can't count all of a sudden. You remove the streets out the motherfucker, and now they can't count. You know how to keep it one funky. We ain't going for that shit. So we need to be able to keep it one funky. Get the research on. And I'm looking forward for you to talk shit. Yes, please do. Say, nigga, shut the fuck up, cause this ain't right. This ain't real. There's no archaeology. There's no fucking proof. And shut up. And I would be so happy. I really would. So glory be to the Most High. We still here. I'm going to shine off. What's this right here? Peace. Most High, we ask that you bless this video. We ask that you be glorified according to your divine will, not my will. Except that my will be in your will and acceptable to you. We pray that when we spread these seeds, that you will give us increase. For you're the creator of all life. And you decide what's best. Glory to you for that as well, for that knowledge. To the children of the Son, aka Eternal Ishmael and Israel, even though you've just been scattered, can we change the 144,000? It's already been written that no man know, but you won't know until you try. And so we're going to start this new year off with planting positive seeds and constructive thoughts. And sure, shit hurt and things is fucked up and things is about to get worse. Sure enough. That by practicing while it's getting rough, that we don't practice while it's already overboard or too rough. That we can't get up and get that funky stuff. Get up. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get it. Alright, fuck it. I try to keep it chill. But we out. By the power of the Holy Spirit will come. The power for me nothing. We say thank you. That's it for that. That's it for that.